I like it when a plan comes together. Right, I can now no longer alt-tab out because I will kill the game. Right! Loading. Not from there. No, no. Oh yeah, the glitch, the weird possible glitch that wasn't actually a glitch. That's where we ended it though, last time. In the middle of the, what was it? The time, something time swamp. Swamp of time. Timey, swampy swamp time. And I have not actually explored this at all. We have a crawdaddy trap.
I bet a whole lot of crawdaddies would fit in this trap, and I bet it doesn't catch many either, with gaps that big between the bars.
Interesting. A gappy crawdaddy trap. Oh, we've zoomed into the crawdaddy trap.
I can hear some people talking inside. If I move closer to the window, maybe I'll be able to make out what they're saying.
Okay.
Like I said, I got the job done. Now where's my money?
This should be good.
Yeah, all in due time, my dear Mr. Pignose.
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
We've only completed part of the plan. You've done an admirable job in getting Guybrush out of the way, as well as reappropriating the Marley family heirlooms. I trust you put them somewhere safe for the time being.
Tell me.
Of course I am. I'm no idiot. That junk you're so interested in is safe and sound in my impenetrable cave.
Impenetrable
Junk,
cave.
as you call it, may very well be the key to ridding these islands of pirates once and for all. No offence, of course.
Right. So about my fee.
Later, my good man. In the meantime, the heirlooms are our little secret.
No,
Keep
they're
them
not.
hidden, and not a word to anyone. We'd hate to have my plan spoiled by an indiscretion.
All right, Mr. Mandrill, we'll do it your way. But if you don't pay me soon, I'll cut your gizzard out.
There's no need to be such a ruffian. You'll get what's coming to you.
What is a gizzard?
I'm off to tend to my affairs. Now that we're in possession of the Marley heirlooms, I must begin determining how they relate to the ultimate insult.
Ah. Oh, that's an odd door.
So, Ozzy and Pignose are working together. After I deal with Pignose here, I'll have to pay Mr. Mandrill a little visit.
Right. So basically what we're trying to do at the minute, guys, is prove our innocence. Because we were set up. Oh, a bucket of fish.
Pignose must catch his own fish.
Can I take one?
No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop.
True.
No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop.
Look at the window.
I'm not gonna get too close. Wouldn't want Pignose to see me. There's no glass. There's nothing to open. There's no glass. There's nothing to open.
Okay, well, that might be the way in then. Ooh, bottle of rum.
No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment.
Interesting.
That's the door to Pignose's shack.
So should we
I'm
open
not
it?
picking that up. If I just go barging in there, Pignose will shoot me.
Welcome, Matt.
Funny. I don't feel welcome.
Can we pick it up? Is it
Honey?
going to be something...
That wouldn't be very neighborly.
Okay. The door. Drink. Rum. Can we pick it up?
No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment.
Bucket of fish. Window. So we're sprinting around a tiny little dock. Not entirely sure what's going on here.
I bet a whole lot of crawdaddies would fit in this trap, and I bet it doesn't catch many either, with gaps that big between the bars.
Right, let's have a look at our inventory. What have we got? The Melee Island gubernatorial symbol. A letter. Handkerchief. Music box. High fat chicken grease. You know it. Pignose Pete scented perfume. Normal cologne. Prosthetic stomach. Prosthetic liver. Prosthetic heart. Prosthetic guts. A duck. And directions to Pignose Pete's house.
I don't think that would help anything.
I'm not... can we put the duck in the crawdaddy trap? Trap a duck.
Nah, this is more of a free-range duck.
Let's put the duck back. So, I mean, Guybrush did say that he would have to go and pay Ozzy Mandrill a visit once he was done with Pig-Nosed Pete. Which tends to insinuate that I have to do something here first. What am I going to do? Let's try and chicken grease everything up. Know the real Big Joe! Dude, I will appreciate hints if I need them. Well, I've only literally just got to this bit though, so I'm sure at some point I'll get stuck and I will be asking for hints, but until then, cheers, man. What? What? I'm just... What? I just chicken greased the mat. I'm really confused. I was just doing that for a bit of comedy effect. No comedy effect. I've just chicken greased the welcome mat. Do I now shout at the window and wait for him to like run out? And no, maybe he'll fall in the crawdaddy trap.
Pegnose must catch his own fish. No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go. I'm not gonna get too close.
Hold on, sorry guys, I need to blow my nose again. Sorry. How am I gonna make Pig-Nosed Pete come out? Use a duck with the window. You are kidding me! Really? That's ridiculous!
I don't think so. You're going to jail, bucko.
Well, Inspector, here's your real criminal.
What's this? That looks like Pig-Nosed Pete.
Let me out of here!
It is. He's the one who framed me for the bank robbery. I'd like this anklet removed now.
You've got nothing on me.
I overheard you and Ozzy talking about how he hired you to rob the bank and frame me.
Yes.
That won't hold up his evidence.
He's right. Do you have proof he did it?
Well, not exactly.
Oh,
Then I
yes.
will not be administering justice in this case.
But you can't just let him go.
Oh, Pete's not going anywhere. He's wanted for plenty of other crimes. Come back when you think you can prove what you claim.
All right.
Done. Welcome. Good morning, Raccoon. How you doing, dude? How is life? How is the life and times of that raccoon? Real Big Joe, like, I have no idea what just happened there. I don't usually get that lucky with just random puzzles. To be fair, that wasn't quite what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting to, like, quack the duck and for him to run out and be like, ah, quick, a duck, I need to get it to eat it. Okay, so that's one thing that we've done. We have the perpetrator of the crime. We now also need to retrieve the stolen goods and prove that it was him that did it. So...
Don't touch me. That's super important.
Man, the time runs. Your streams are interesting as they were at the first day.
Aw, dude.
Really enjoy smiley face.
Raccoon, thank you very much for the 3-month sub, man. I really appreciate it. Cheers to you. And that was really nice, man. I appreciate the sentiment. Cheers. I'm looking forward to really giving you guys what you deserve in the new year. I'm gonna do some proper streaming in the new year. Sub hype! All of the sub hype. That's great, man. 3 months as well. That's insane. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 months since you popped in on a whim.
How's it going, Otis?
I'm a victim of society.
Kaido, good morning to you too, dude. Prost! That is true. Skål, Prost. There you go. Otis, the man himself.
When are you due to be released?
He'll be released just about the same time you prove your innocence.
Now, I think you'll find that I have already got the actual dude who did the crime, so why are you laughing at me still, bruv?
I'm not helping.
Sean, in Ireland you say... Oh, I really don't know how to say that. Slanty? Slanty? Slanty. Like, diagonal. Kaido, I am indeed suffering from the dreaded lurg. I could have really done with today being a day off, but we've got 2 shows today. Boom.
See you later, Otis.
You're gonna get me out of here, right?
Okay, so I kind of assume if we need to find evidence that Pegnos Pete did the crime, we go to the bank? It's more like Slantia? Slantia? Slantia. Ch. Oh, like a T. Ch. I do. I love the sound clip as well for the Oh, hold on, Raccoon. You are also stream boss. GG. Yeah, I love the sound clip for the sub. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit quiet at the minute. I need to up that, and it's already on 100% loudosity. Volume, I think that's what it's called. Google Translate is my friend. Cool. Noted. Good Lord, Raccoon! 17-hour stream. Oh, that's ridiculous, man. What were you playing? Variax, welcome in, man. How are things? Right.
Hey there, Moneybags.
Very funny, Mr. Threepwood. Are you enjoying the money you stole?
No, because I didn't steal it, and I have already apprehended Pig-Nosed Pete.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Yes, right. And I'm a 20-carat brooch.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Yes, right. And I'm a 20-carat brooch.
Oh, I thought he was going to give us different things that he was. Oh, a party in aid of anything specific, Variax? Fortnite and Overwatch. 17 hours of Fortnite and Overwatch, man. That's some hardcore stuff going on right there. At some point in the new year, what I want to do is I want to set up a sub counter. I want to get to 50 subs. I'd love to do like a 24-hour stream. But until that moment, I think it's doing more than a 9-hour stream for me. Kind of is just death.
I hear my parole officer calling. See you later. This bank sure has a lot of windows.
Yes, it does. Can we open them?
I'm not picking that up.
I can't reach that window standing down here on the ground.
Joint Christmas and birthday together. Oh, joint Christmas and birthday get together. Your birthday? Whose birthday? Oh, what the hell? I have a manhole cover now, guys. What? Variax, not to self-advertise or anything, but you do a 24-hour stream for charity each year. That's pretty sweet, man. Awesome. What's your charity of choice?
Wow, what a very deep, dark hole. Not to mention smelly.
Throw it at the banker.
I don't think I want to go down there for any reason.
Oh, hold the phone.
I don't think he'd like that.
I don't think he'd like that, apparently, Shortus. Can we do it with the windows?
I don't think that would help anything.
I think it would smash the windows.
I don't think he'd like that. I can't use this.
Use manhole cover with manhole.
Why on earth would I want to put the cover back on the manhole after I nearly gave myself a hernia removing it?
True, true. Ah, Cancer Research UK. Nice, man. Nice. If I need advice on how to stream that long, you can give me lots of hints and stuff. Awesome, man. Well, first things first, I need to get to 50 subs, to be fair. At the minute, we're on 23, which is pretty sweet. Actually, 23. Yeah, that's more than I was expecting. So I'm kind of... Do we need to get like a telescopic pole and shove it in the manhole cover and then shimmy up the pole and into the window?
This bank sure has a lot of windows.
I mean, we're looking right up at that top one, and it is open. Or... I mean, what else could we do? Is cologne, like, alcoholic? Is it flammable? Oh wait, was this Peg-Nose Pete's?
It smells sort of like flowers, growing in a cesspool.
Ah, that handkerchief was at the crime. Can we give it to the dude and be like, yo, this was Peg-Nose Pete's thing. I found it at the scene of the crime. Combine all of the intestines and throw them through the window. Actually, to be fair, that might work. Yo, found this at the crime scene, bruv.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
Come on.
What's this?
It's a stinky hanky that belongs to the real bank robber.
Peg-Nose Pete.
I'm innocent!
Quiet, you! It wouldn't prove he was the perpetrator. To do that, you'd need to prove Peg-Nose had the loot in his possession.
Rats.
Okay, so it looks like the only thing we need to do now is actually prove that he has the stuff in his possession. So let's go to his shack. Seems like the thing to do. Raccoon, you did it because you like to play games. And you want to become an affiliate. Fair? Fair? We just enter?
Returning to the scene of the crime,
no.
are you?
I was just looking for evidence.
Right. Bank's closed until my investigation is complete. So I don't want to see you going in there.
Yeah, but you're not actually investigating anything, fella. You're making me do all the You're making me do all of the investigating. We're gonna go to Peg-Nose Pete's place. Oh man, do we have to go?
It's a crude raft.
Do we have to do this again? Is there any way to like skip?
It's a crude raft. I'm not picking that up.
Oh, we're gonna have to go through this all again, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. Sweet. You just wanted to know where your limit is. Won't do it again the next time, at least. I want to do charity streams every 6 months. And then 24-hour again. But first small steps. As famous as me, dude, I don't think that's particularly hard to do, man. we now open the door?
It's locked.
Can we get in through the window? It does have nothing.
There's no glass. There's nothing to open.
Nobody there.
There's no glass. There's nothing to open.
That's fine. Go through it.
Nobody there.
Crazy gamer, morning dude. So,
Pegnose must catch his own fish.
do we have anything that would be able to pick a lock? Manhole cover, directions. Actually, whilst we're here, we might as well do your suggestion, Kaido, and try and combine things. We can
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
What
No, thanks.
sort of
If I
thing?
need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop.
Ananda, good morning to you, my lovely. How are you?
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
Okay, let's combine it with... Combine collection of experimental prosthetic parts with prosthetic liver. Collection of experimental prosthetic parts with prosthetic stomach. What have we created? Is it like some sort of bagpipe?
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
And what sort of thing have we created? So it's got a heart, it's got a intestines. I genuinely don't know what we're trying to
I don't think that would help anything.
create
I don't
here.
think that would help anything. I don't think that would help anything.
Just
I don't
try
think
and
that would help
combine it with everything.
I don't think that would help anything. I don't think that
I don't
would
think that
help
would
anything.
help anything, to be
I
fair.
don't think that would help anything.
Right, never mind. You're at the gym, your masochistic streak is showing. Fair, Ananda. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while I blow my nose. I'm creating a small brat. That's all I am. Just a bag of fleshy disgustingness. I really am a bag of fleshy disgustingness at the minute with this. Yeah, unfortunately, I am being sat on by a disgusting cold at the moment.
That wouldn't be very neighborly. That's a very slippery welcome mat.
Did I pick up the duck again, or is it still in there? Or did it fly off? I can't pick it up, Shaunus. It
That's
doesn't...
a very... That wouldn't be very neighborly. That's a very slippery welcome mat.
Like, that would be my first idea if you were looking for a key. So this is locked. I do need a hot toddy. At least it's not man flu. Wouldn't be out of bed. True, true. But I've got 2 shows to do today as well, Variax, so... it is,
No thanks.
I need to
I
kind
prefer
of...
to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning
What's the
nasal
word?
equipment.
Just keep a shallow trajectory today. I can't get too excited.
No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment.
That's fine. That's fine. Can we...
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
I don't understand what it is we're creating. Whatever it is, it's for us to bring out, do something with, instantly. So the only thing that I can think of is we're creating some sort of musical instrument. Like a set of bagpipes or something. I don't know why, looking at that, it makes me think of bagpipes. Crazy gamer, you beauty. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird time at the minute, man, because I'm away doing a show, so I can't stream half as much as I'd like to. So come January, man, You will see what the stream should be. At the minute, I'm kind of going live just as and when I can. Letter, handkerchief, music box. Oh, it's giant. It's big one. I'm an actor, Veriax. I'm in a pantomime at the minute. Oh, wait, music stopped. Music started. I have actually forgotten where we picked this up, though. Ananda, you have been ousted. This raccoon is in charge at the moment. If the duck is still in there, can we, like, charm the duck out with some music? No, that's a bucket of fish. Pretty sure the bucket of fish is not going to want music. No. It's The Wizard of Oz. I'm playing the Tin Man. So, yeah, it's going to be fun later on. Well, I'm going to have to leave for probably like an hour and 20 minutes left of the stream today. Because I'm going to have to leave and, and get myself sorted. Get ready to slather myself from head to toe in silver. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, pick me a piece. Cologne. Directions. A manhole cover. Can we just like smash the door down with a manhole cover or something?
I don't think that would help anything. I don't think that would help anything.
Door.
I don't think that would help anything.
Fine. I don't get enough of that on a daily basis. I'm so confused. I want to get in here. I can't figure it out. So, well, maybe we go to Ozzy Mandrill then. Maybe he has this stuff. You knew I was heartless all along. Yeah. Yeah, it's just being typecast now. Seriously, it's right behind me. Oh my god. A green screen! What about the flower pot in the top window? I couldn't. It wasn't showing up as an option. I mean, if I go back there, I will definitely have a quick skeg. Probably not a bad shout. Scary.
That fountain gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, heebie-jeebies.
It's locked.
That one's locked as well. Let's throw a manhole cover at it.
I don't think that would help anything.
Fine, whatever. See, I like this scene. I like the look of this scene, but I still feel like it would be better in 2D, not 3D. So if we go in here, are we going to have to fight him again? Insult sword fighting. Baby koala. The heebie-jeebies.
Poor thing. Poor dim-witted giant koala.
Ozzy Mandrill. Crocodile, giant
I'd hate
egg.
to see the creature that laid this. No, I have no interest in trying to hatch the egg.
What about crocodile?
It's nailed down.
Ah, boo. Ooh. We, like, sneak past? Gun cabinet.
Guns don't kill wild animals. Ozzy kills wild animals.
Whappers do. Oh, can we open?
I'll bet there's just more creepy stuffed relics behind this door.
Yeah, well, you never know until you find out.
I'm not picking that up.
It's locked.
Everything's locked. Fine. Raccoon, at the minute, it's just the honour of being featured on screen. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. Hooray! Platypus dingo. That's a kangaroo with boxing gloves on.
Poor thing. Poor, doomed, hapless giant kangaroo.
Can I, like,
Poor thing.
take the
Poor,
gloves off?
doomed, hapless giant kangaroo.
No, I want to take the gloves off.
It's nailed down.
Fine.
It's nailed down.
Poor thing. Poor defenseless giant platypus. I'm back.
What do you want now?
Why are you trying to buy the Caribbean?
I thought I made it clear. The Caribbean is infected by the disease known as piracy. I intend to cure it with some old-fashioned Australian capitalism.
Jonas, mate, this is a 90s game. You're thinking far too much in the 2000s.
But what about pirates who don't want to be waiters, janitors, and dishwashers?
What makes you think they'll have a choice?
Okay.
I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
Oh yeah, I remember that line. That really annoyed me. I'm gonna do that again, just to point out what's annoying me about that line.
Clear. The Caribbean is infected by the disease known as piracy. I intend to cure it with some old-fashioned Australian capitalism.
Like, it's obvious that these lines were recorded separately, and that the actors weren't given access to the other person's line. Because if I am replying to, I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams, I don't then put the emphasis on the word discussing.
I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
Doesn't make sense. Putting that emphasis on it. Emphasis. I can't even talk, so what am I talking about? Crazy Gamer, thank you very much for the host, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. Ah, hey, you're the jerk who hired Pegnose to frame me for the bank robbery.
Hey, you're the jerk who hired Pegnose to frame me for the bank robbery.
That's strange. I heard that you were the one who robbed the bank.
Ha! I overheard you talking to Pegnose in the swamp.
What?
You heard me. I know all about your scheme to steal the Marley heirlooms.
Ah! Your puny pirate brain is incapable of perceiving the true depths of my scheme. Besides, you'll never be able to pin anything on me without the loot. And you'll never find it.
Ha! I already found it.
Really? You found Pegnose's booty showcase?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Ah, okay, so we've got to find the booty showcase. Plus, it wasn't made by EA Kaido. Exactly.
The devil chicken!
It's very nice. Lots of booty. I thought there would be more chintz. As showrooms go, I'd rate it a 0.78, or is that a 78? It had a good beat, and I could dance to it.
As showrooms go, I rated a 78. It had a good beat and I could dance to it.
You're probably bluffing. But I was planning to take a hike to the showroom anyway.
So do we have to follow him? Follow him, Guybrush!
And when I return, I'll have plumbed the mysteries of the ultimate insult.
No, you won't.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
I will touch
Grandpa
everything.
Marley's letter mentioned the ultimate insult. Wonder if it's important.
Follow him? Follow. Oh! There we go. Classic following in a Monkey Island game.
The path ends here. There's no way I'll be able to follow him through the forest without some sort of trail.
Aw, man! Okay, how are we gonna trail him? Maybe we can, like, squirt him with the cologne and follow the scent? Oh, I think I've just come up with the answer. Awesome. I'm a fan of the music. You're blibbing, you're blibbing, blibbing. That's some sweet moves you got there, Guybrush. Sorry. I was... What? Ah, okay, so let's spray Ozymandias first with the cologne.
I don't think he'd like that.
Well, I don't care whether he'd like it or not. On his cane?
What are you doing? Stop that!
Did that work?
What are you doing? Stop that!
Ah, so maybe we can add something to his cane. The music box? Can we make it... Can we follow the sound? Spyro! I never actually played Spyro, Crazy Gamer.
What are you doing? Stop that!
Can we grease it up? Oh no, we don't have chicken grease anymore. That's kind of all of my idea. Make him smell. Follow the scent. You need to change to your laptop. Chat isn't updating on your phone. Does that mean you have to get out of bed, dude? I hope not. It's a Sunday. You should never have to get out of bed.
I don't think he'd like that.
Phew, this stuff smells bad, even for a pirate.
How are we going to follow him? It means you have to get out of your bed. I am so sorry, man. I feel for you. You're at work at 3 AM, dude. And he's now starring in Stomp. With moves. Sweetest moves.
Despite the great fun it would be, I'm not moving any furniture today. Real pirates don't need guns.
Are you sure? It would probably come in handy. And Blackbeard did have like 12 pistols at any one time.
Poor thing. Poor dim-witted giant koala.
Okay. Dingo. Dingo ate my baby.
Poor thing. Poor cuddly-wuddly giant dingo.
I... Jonas, you're pretty sure you know what to do now. Interesting. Interesting. Sorry, I keep on sniffing and it's not good to sniff into the mic.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
I'd like... No, I don't want to do insult sword fighting because I need the ultimate insult for that. Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Just trying to get some clues now.
No?
Other than the fact that they're an uncouth subculture of illiterate yobbos who make it impossible for a hard-working businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about being sacked and or pillaged. Not much, really.
Ah. You're through, Mandrill. I can prove that you framed me.
Let me guess. You found Pegnose's booty showcase.
Yeah.
And what did it look like?
It's very nice. Lots of booty.
This is gonna be pretty much the same, isn't it?
With the power of the ultimate insult, the Caribbean will be mine. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Once I clear my name, I really should find out what this ultimate insult thingy is.
Can we like pick up one of the swords? Dingo swords. There are the swords. I want one.
There are more civilized ways to pick a fight. There are more civilized ways to pick a fight.
Maybe koala, kangaroo, gun cabinet.
Despite the great real pirates don't need guns.
Spray the seat? Oh, is the seat a thing? Dingo, platypus. Oh, I don't think the seat is an option, unfortunately. I mean, this seems like a... I was 99% sure that was going to be the way to do it. Spray it on the dingo. What?
It's not as much fun when Ozzy isn't here to enjoy the prank, too.
Wait, what? Was that a clue? Was I supposed to spray that when Ozzy's here? Let's try that again. Spray the dingo? Your mind works in strange ways, Shaunus.
What are you doing?
What's going on here?
And what is that horrid smell? You befouled my dingo.
You befouled my dingo.
Crikey, look what you made me do. Now I need to order a new cane.
I thought he'd never leave.
What? What? I am oh, you were more thinking along the lines of stealing a sword, rather than befouling a dingo. Okay. Right. Maybe it's something to do with... Oh, okay. What's going on?
Still here, are ya?
Maybe we need to talk to the stick guy and get like a really interesting, unique stick print. So when it comes to the Palace of Prosthesis, maybe we still need more things to add to this weird collection of experimental prosthetic parts. That's one thing that we need to be possibly thinking about. While we're here, we might as well ask the lawyers if there's anything that they can help us with. I doubt it.
Yes?
What is it? We're quite busy.
I'd still like to sue someone.
Who do you want to sue?
And why?
Can I sue Inspector Kennard for false arrest?
I suppose.
Possibly. Maybe.
Well, the media would love it, but Kennard is...
How should we put it? Poor.
broke.
Bereft of funds.
You'd have better luck getting blood from a turnip.
A small turnip. A small dead turnip.
Small dead turnip. Lovely. Which parts do we have, Ananda? We have the heart, the intestines, the liver, and the bowels? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'll double check in a sec.
What's the difference between a lawyer and the ghost pirate LeChuck?
Legally, the lawyer would have certain property rights.
While LeChuck, being in a state of corpus transparentis, would be...
No. One is an undead demonic plunderer, while the other's just LeChuck.
Huh?
Well, I'll let you guys get back to work.
Please do.
So yeah, we have the liver, the heart, The intestines and whatever that big bulbous one on the side is. Sorry. Oh, coming. Chew. Sorry.
I'll give him personal injury.
Stomach. Stomach. That one. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't got any other prosthetic parts in my inventory, but I've got a manhole cover, directions, cologne, Pegnos Pete scented cologne, a music box, a handkerchief, the letter. From what I remember, I have tried.
I don't think that would help anything.
Combining all of this.
I don't think that would help anything.
And
I don't think that would help anything. I don't think that would help anything.
I'm gonna have to split my nose again. I'm so sorry, guys. This is a disgusting stream. I'm surprised that anybody's actually still watching. Let's thoroughly examine everything, shall we?
With what? I don't think that would help anything.
How do I mean... No, that's the combine button. That's... Get it out.
There are directions to Pegnos Pete's house. Weird. Looks more like a train schedule to me.
Oh, do we need a proboscis? Or do we need a nose? Is that what it is? What it is? Let's go to the stick dude. Where he is. Completely forgotten where he is. Oh, is he up in this corner? House of Sticks.
I'm back.
So you are.
So the walking stick market is booming, is that it?
Well, no, I wouldn't exactly call it booming, but it's putting food on the table. And if Mr. Mandrel ever pays off his tab, I can retire.
I'd like to take another whack at choosing the perfect walking stick.
Well, then let's find a good one for you. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
In the jungles.
Amidst dense Caribbean jungles.
Ah, the adventurous type. And how many people would you expect to be walking with?
Just by yourself?
I'll probably be by myself.
I sort of figured that might be the case. How long will you be walking on average?
I don't know. 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
You should try to pace yourself a little better. Well then, taking all your answers into consideration, not to mention the numerous personal observations I've made of your movements, I believe that the perfect walking stick for you would be the Wiebelfester 9000 Rainforest Deluxe.
Hey, isn't that what you told me the last time?
See? It must be the stick for you.
Okay. Crazy Gamer, do you think we'll live to 100 years old? It is now the afternoon, so let you be the first to say good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, sir. I think... yeah, I'm looking forward to hitting 100 years old. I'll get there. Well, they say that the first person to live to 150 has already been born.
It's Freddy's stick catalog. Why would I want to look through the catalog when I've got the real thing right here? I'm back.
So you are.
Why do you put up with that rude, stick-breaking customer?
You mean Mr. Mandrill? Well, for one thing, he's rich. If he ever pays off his tab, I'll be able to retire. For another thing, he's a steady customer. Barely a day goes by when he doesn't break his walking stick in a fit of rage and demand a new one. For a third thing, he's not too bright. I've been carving new sticks for him for months, and he's never noticed that I just keep gluing the same stick back together over and over again.
Oh. Oh. Is that a clue?
Stick around. I'll be
Stick
back.
around.
Be seeing ya.
Okay. What, can we see said stick?
It's a barrel of sticks.
No. It's not actually what I want to do. Let's go back in. I feel like we can do something here.
Slightly irregular and blemished sticks. 40% off marked price. There's so many to choose from, I can't decide. There's so many to choose from, I can't decide.
Ah!
This cane has an almost imperceptible crack in it. Looks like high-quality wood, though.
What in tarnation are you doing, son?
Just looking at my stuff.
Is that what they call it these days? Now be quick about it. I wouldn't want any women folk to see that.
Oh. What? Okay. Can we scent his stick now?
That smells fine the way it is.
Apparently not.
Nah, I prefer to keep this to myself and a select group of close friends. I don't think that would help anything.
The glue is still drying on that cane. Please don't pick it up.
The glue is still
The glue
dry.
is still drying on that cane. Please don't pick it up.
Trez interesting.
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
So can we put something on the cane to make it like harder?
It is very important to choose a walking stick that fits your body, lifestyle, and temperament. Your walking stick should be no more than waist high and hefty enough to support 50% of your body weight. Active people should choose a stick that corresponds with the type of activity. Boring. I guess I don't want a walking stick that bad.
Is there... I mean... Can we ask... Can we tell him that we're going to be walking exactly like Ozzy Mandrill, and then Ozzy Mandrill will get his cane or something? Smash it with a manhole. I did already try that. It didn't work. Smash him with a manhole.
I don't think he'd like that.
No.
I'm back.
So you are.
So, right, let's try and think what Ozzy would do. What would Ozzy do?
I'd like to take another whack at choosing the perfect walking stick.
Yeah, and let's find a good one for you. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
Okay. Let's change it up. Let's go... Oh no, the jungles is where we want to be following him.
Amidst dense Caribbean jungles.
Ah, the adventurous type. And how many people would you expect to be walking with?
Hello, children.
Simon Smith 36.
Bedtime story.
Hey, my man. Thank you very much for the follow. Cheers to you. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, man. Okay. Well, if it was Ozzy, he would just be walking by himself, wouldn't it? But we did that last time, didn't we?
It'll just be me and a few close friends.
That's probably wise. How long will you be walking on average?
I don't really think that's any of your business.
Well, I really can't recommend a walking stick until I know how long you expect to use it.
Okay,
I'd like to take another whack at choosing the perfect walking stick.
Well, then let's find a good one for you. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
let's just mix it up.
Back and forth on the deck of my mighty pirate ship.
Oh, I see. And how many people would you expect to be walking with?
Good for you, dude. Good for you.
It'll just be me and a few close friends.
That's probably wise. How long will you be walking on average?
8 hours, 23 minutes, and 30
8 hours,
seconds.
23 minutes, 37 seconds.
Very good. Well then, taking all your answers into consideration, not to mention the numerous personal observations I've made.
Yada, yada, yada.
I believe that the perfect walking stick for you would be...
No, we still got the Weeble Festa 9000.
Rainforest Deluxe.
Gee, there's a surprise.
So I feel like we need to give him the perfect answers. So he will tell us a different stick. And I'm hoping that he will tell us that we need Ozymandias's stick. For what reason? I don't know. It just feels like the right thing to do. Let's go to the Palace of Prostheses. This game has a lot of the rule of 3 in it. Like when it comes to randomizations. I might need to get my notepad for this.
Dave?
Yes?
I wonder if we actually need to get the filing monkey. If you want to be in the channel, dude, keep it family friendly. Cheers, man. Okay.
I still
This
need
is
to
the one,
find
this is the
some
one.
Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
The free ones. Oh, actually, let's see if we can get a...
I'm in the market for a prosthetic nose.
Sorry, we're fresh out. It's shocking how quickly my regular customers blow through those things.
Ha! Clever. Clever. Blowing through the nose.
What have you got in affordable prosthetic hands?
Well, if you're not too discriminating, there's a basket of slightly malformed redwood hands over there. We're letting them go at 5 doubloons a pop.
Gee, that does sound good. Almost wish I was carrying some money.
How are we going to get money? Oh! When we find the stuff from the bank, we're probably going to get a load of money.
What kind of hooks are the cool pirates wearing this season?
Oh, a traditionalist. Well, nothing says yo-ho-ho in
Cheers,
a bottle
man.
of rum quite like our Quick Gut 2000 line of hooks. Today we're having a sale. Buy one hook for 30 doubloons and get a replacement hook for free.
That's a little bit out of my range.
Right.
I'd like to have another one of those free
prostheses.
Can't get
And
enough
I'm
of
gonna go and
experimental
grab...
technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate
I'm going to go and grab my notepad. Okay. Not by a long stretch, my man. We have people in the single digits here. I have nieces that watch the channel, so if you don't want to keep it family friendly, that's fine. I will ban you. But if you wanna stick around, keep it family friendly, dude. Right. So we had where are we? Oh no, I'm reading the wrong side. Whoops. Man, there is so much random stuff in this book. It's ridiculous. Wendy had a heart. Cindy was hand. Mindy was finger. Jerry was eye. Harry was palm. Larry was hand. So we did hand. No. Yes, we did. Cindy was hand. Larry was hand. We combined the two and we got guts, was it? Or heart? I'm not entirely sure. Let's do it again.
Larry?
Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named
Cindy, which was also hand.
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
let's go Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well,
what?
What happened?
After many years of plotting,
what?
She became head of all the families and had them both whacked. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
We got a head!
That's a prototype for my own Deadeye Deluxe prosthetic head. It's for pirates who've lost so many ears, eyes, and noses that they prefer to start all over with a brand new head.
How do you plan on duplicating the intricate thought process of the pirate brain?
I plan on fixing that in my first patch release.
Oh, snap.
The devil chicken!
Okay, so we have a head as well. Okay. Stomach, liver, heart, guts. Head. Can I do another one then? So hand and hand, and then a different Fred, Ned, Jed thing at the end does seem to give us a brand new prosthesis.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
It's making me want to sniff now, talking to this dude. The free ones.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
So... Larry, Cindy, and then Ned at the end this time?
Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Cindy.
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Ned. Let's try Ned.
Ned,
that's it.
Ned, that's it.
Well, what?
What happened?
Neither of them had the guts to go through with the wedding, so she turned her passion towards the stock market, where she lived happily ever after. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a few dozen feet of Frinkle and Osterman's artificial guts.
Oh, gross.
I know. Those things always clog up on cold
Ugh, double gross. You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
Right, okay.
And I still need to find some St.
So let's try the same again, but with Jed on the end.
What
that
kinds
might
of
give
gifts
us
did
the,
you have in mind?
whatever we're missing.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon
that's
a
a
time,
shame, Simon.
There was a pirate
I was kind of
named-
hoping that you'd be a good viewer, but enjoy the band, my man. There we go. Have a good one, dude. Boom. Okay. Now we can get back on with the good stuff. Oh, no, no, we are not loading. We are not loading. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well save. To be fair, I probably should have done that before. Oh, it's fine. Some people are just trolls, man. They want to see how far they can push until they get banned, and yeah. Unfortunately, we have 0 tolerance here, so he's gone. Right, so we have Larry first.
Larry?
Larry!
That's the first time you've seen someone get banned on Twitch. It happens
maiden
every now and again
name.
here, dude. It's because we have kids that watch the show. I don't want anybody having to worry about turning up here and having guys like that. You know, people that are just intentionally trying to rock the boat.
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Jed.
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
Neither of them had the guts to go through with the wedding.
Guts
so
again.
She turned her passion towards
So
the
we have
stock
stomach,
market,
liver, heart,
where she
guts,
lived happily
head.
ever after. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
So
That's
Fred
a
was
few dozen feet,
stomach
sprinkling Osterman's
and
artificial guts.
head.
Oh, gross.
We've already got that one.
No, those things always clog up on cold winter nights.
So let's try and put the head
You already gave me
on
one of those.
our contraption that we've
Well,
already
I'm
got.
sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
See you later.
That makes one of us.
I think it's also because of the fact that, you know, obviously we don't have a lot of people watching this morning because it's not the usual. Oh no, that was me that banned Simon. I'm not even sure whether Kaido's with us at the minute. But yeah, it's like. Sorry, I've just realised this got a lovely little smile on his face. Ah, hello, prosthetic head. Right, we're going to combine you with the rest of the prosthetic parts.
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this...
Really?
Out for a test run?
Really? Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? I think it's because we don't have a lot of viewers. I found this when I was first starting out. When I had like a low amount of viewers, you would get more trolls turn up. Just because they think that they can get away with things when it comes to smaller streamers, because it's like smaller streamers need more viewers. It's like, nah, if you're going to be rude, if you're not going to follow the rules, then you can just get out, basically. So what else can we add to this thing? What does he need? Ears, eyes? Oh, more power to you, man. I obviously attract them. I just want to... Oh, for some reason those ear holes make me cringe a little bit. What are we creating here? And why is it not ready?
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
I'm so confused. Put a manhole cover on it.
I don't think that would help anything.
I mean, as we're combining things, does it just mean that we haven't collected all of the random stuff? Is that what we're... He just sent you a friend request.
Dave?
Yes?
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
I think this page, I haven't written it out
did you have in
properly. It's a little bit... I need to put put it more succinctly, as in Wendy goes to Jerry goes to... No, Jerry, because I put them in the wrong order as well. Okay.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
What are we gonna do? Let's start off with Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Mindy?
Mindy.
Jerry, Mindy, and then we'll go
Mindy's
number one,
finger was
and then we'll
already
go number
wearing
one,
the
number
engagement
two,
ring of a
1, 1,
bounder
3,
named...
just to see if it
Fred?
does
Yeah,
anything. So
Fred.
Well,
what?
move
What
on
happened?
to the next
Oh.
page as well.
They all died of liver disorders in their early 30s. You wouldn't believe how
Liver.
much grog those kids were drinking. The end.
what a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
It's a bumble
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
weenie M-class artificial liver.
We already
They were
have one.
recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
Okay, I'm gonna make some sort of I don't know, like a probability tree. No, it's not probability tree. What am I trying to say? I'm gonna make some sort of cascading choice tree. There you go. That's what I'm gonna call it.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
So sorry that the game has got you a sniffing fella. The streamer is a sniffing fella. Oh, it's just all gone wrong.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
So, we have Jerry, Larry, and Harry. So we're going to go with Jerry again.
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Mindy, Cindy, and Wendy. So Mindy, we did Mindy, Cindy, Wendy, Mindy, Cindy, Wendy, Mindy, Cindy, Wendy. Forget about it, man. Like, it doesn't matter. He's just trying to be as... No, he's probably still watching it just to see how much he can disrupt the stream. So I'm just going to ignore the fact that he was ever here now. Okay, so Jerry, Mindy.
Mindy?
Mindy.
And then
Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement ring of a bounder named...
We did Fred last time and got a liver. So if we do Ned this time, do we still get a liver?
Well,
what?
What happened?
Oh, they all died of liver disorders
Yeah,
in
still
their
get a
early
liver.
30s.
Liver.
You wouldn't believe how much grog those kids were drinking. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
No, I don't want a liver.
It's a bumbleweenie M-class artificial liver. They were recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they
3,
didn't get a
4,
constant
6,
supply
7,
of hard
8, 9,
alcohol,
12, 13,
they
14,
broke
15,
down.
16,
You already gave me
18,
one of
19,
those.
20,
I did.
21, 22, 23, 24,
Well, I'm sorry,
25,
but I can
26,
only afford to
27.
hand out one of these per customer.
There's 27 different, like, choice trees for us.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental
Oh, I
technology,
wish I could just
huh?
literally go back and do it again and again and again.
Once
Like,
upon a
I
time,
don't really want to
there
have
was
to
a pirate
listen
named
to this constantly. Right, Jerry.
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess
Mindy.
named...
Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement
Not
ring
too much
of a
longer,
bounder
Shaunus.
named-
About half an hour. and then I'll have to head off and start getting ready for the show. Jed!
Jed? That's right, Jed.
Bear with me.
Well,
More nose blowing.
What happened?
Oh, they all died of
Liver disease.
disorders in their early 30s. You wouldn't believe how much grog those kids were drinking. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
It's a Bumbleweenie M-class artificial liver. They were recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
Right, let's move on with the next tree.
And I still need to find
which
some St.
is
Swithin's Day gifts.
Jerry. Is it Jerry?
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
Yeah. Jerry, then Cindy.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of
Jerry?
experimental technology.
Jerry's eye.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate.
You're gonna get out of bed, Jonas. Cool, man. Right, Jerry, then Cindy.
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Cindy.
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well,
Is it still going to be a liver?
What happened?
Oh, they
It's
all
more
died
livers.
of liver disorders in their early 30s. You wouldn't believe how much grog those kids were drinking. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free
That's
experimental
pretty much the
prosthesis.
same story.
What is it?
It's a Bumbleweenie M-class artificial liver. They were recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle
bless
the
you.
grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
J, F, N, J. Okay.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day
I think
gifts
it's
for
the
my
original part that decides what you get.
kinds
The
of
thing
gifts did you
is,
have in
Jonas,
mind?
that we've managed to collect 5 different parts. And there's something to do with the fact that one of the words in each sentence is capitalized as well. I can't figure out what it's about yet, though. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go Wendy on the second. So, it'll be Jerry, which is eye, and then Wendy, which is heart.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay,
I'm really not seeing the link, unfortunately.
Named
So we're gonna go
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named
This time it's Wendy.
Wendy?
Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk
Heart.
named...
Why not go Fred?
Fred?
Again.
Yeah, Fred.
Liver? Are we gonna get liver
Well,
again?
What?
What happened?
Eventually, she followed
No
her
hints
heart
from you, this.
and married
Oh,
a quantum
heart.
physicist from Azusa. Who wants to marry a pirate anyway? The end.
What
No
a
hints from you
dreadful
this time,
story.
Amanda.
You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know.
Is
Here's your
it
free
like a logical
experimental
thing?
prosthesis.
Am I thinking
What is
along
it?
the right
That's a
lines?
top of the line pump
I know you
master
said you're
Omega
not-
brand artificial heart.
I know you said you're not gonna give me any
They
hints.
were all the rage a couple of years back before the screws started rusting.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these. per
Wendy is a
customer.
heart. Wendy literally says heart. Oh, I just can't get my head around it.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for
There
my
has
friends.
to be
What kinds
some
of gifts did you have in mind?
reasoning. I mean, at the moment, I'm just going through them to the point where you solved it differently, and that's all you're saying.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh?
Okay.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
J F N J F N J. Is it related to their name? Wendy had heart. I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do all of the Jerry tree. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start off with Jerry. Jerry, Cindy, Ned. Jerry, Cindy,
princess named
Jed. So J. So we've done all of the Jerry Mindies.
Cindy.
All of the Jerry Mindies were.
Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named
Ned.
Ned, that's it.
Is this going to be liver as well?
Well, what?
What happened?
Oh, they all died of liver disorders in their early 30s. You wouldn't
So
believe
this
how
next
much
one's going to be
grog those kids were drinking.
JCJ. It's going to be Jerry,
What a
Cindy.
dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know.
Jed.
Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
It's a bumblebee
Crazy gamer. Let's not talk about him
artificial
anymore. I
liver.
don't really
They
care
were
about him,
recalled
to
a
be
few
fair.
months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
Okay. Last. Cindy one on Jerry, anyway. Cindy on Jerry.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'm getting in sync with his sniffs now as well. This is terrible.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Jerry!
Jerry had his eye
Cindy.
on a pirate princess named...
Cindy.
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
No. Wait, yes, Jed.
Jed?
And this is going to be liver again. I can almost taste it in the wind.
Well, what?
What happened?
Eventually, she followed her heart and married a quantum physicist from Azusa. Who wants to marry a pirate anyway? The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a top-of-the-line Pumpmaster Omega brand artificial heart. They were all the rage a couple of years back, before the screws started rusting.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these per customer.
So confused. So that got me a heart. Jerry, who is the capital for Jerry is I, and then Cindy, whose the capital is hand, and then J again for Jed. That got me a heart. Interesting.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
So does that mean if we go Jerry, Wendy, Ned? Look, this is what I'm currently looking at. I'm creating my own little answer tree. Oh, stop sniffing! Stop sniffing, it's disgusting.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was
Andy,
a
you'll be leaving the
pirate
gym
named...
soon, but we want to see you solve it. Damn you for making you exercise for longer. That must be the most unique workout.
Jerry?
Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Wendy.
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
So Wendy literally says heart.
Ned,
that's it.
Well,
what?
What happened?
Eventually, she followed her heart.
And that's heart
married
again.
A quantum physicist from Azusa. Who wants to marry a pirate anyway? The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a top-of-the-line Pumpmaster Omega brand artificial heart. They were all the rage a couple of years back, before the screws started rusting.
You already gave me one of those.
I did.
So, from the same choices...
Hand out one of these per customer.
Cats. So Jerry is eye. Larry is hand. And it happens every time. Every time for the first two choices. Every time for the first two choices, we get the same. So Jerry will always be eye. Larry will always be hand. Harry will always be palm. Then Mindy will always be finger. Cindy will always be hand. And Wendy will always be heart. We then need to combine that with Fred, Ned, and Jed. Sneezing. Sorry. Sorry.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
So this time we're going to go Jerry, Wendy,
mind?
Jed. JWJ.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology,
Give
eh?
me a second.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Jerry?
Jerry. Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well?
Well, what?
Okay.
What happened?
Eventually, she followed her heart and
Heart,
married a
again with the
physicist
heart.
from Azusa. Who wants to marry a pirate anyway? The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prostheses.
What is it?
That's a top-of-the-line Pumpmaster Omega brand artificial heart.
Okay, so we currently have
the screws started
5
You already gave me
different
one of those.
options that
Well, I'm sorry,
give
but I
us
can only afford to
liver,
hand out one
4
of
that
these
give us
per
heart.
customer.
So I'm interested to see what happens with Larry, because if Larry, kind of going down this option tree here, if Larry, Mindy, and Fred going down the tree, if that comes out with heart, then it'll be 5 livers, 5 hearts. Cool, Ananda. Yeah, we're going to be going for another 20 minutes. Happy Sunday. I'm sorry that I didn't complete it in time. I'm sorry. I failed you. Have a lovely Sunday.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
Free ones.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, eh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Larry. No, Jerry. Jerry. No, sorry. Larry.
Larry?
Larry.
Larry's
Larry
hand.
wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Mindy.
Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement ring of a bounder named...
Fred. Now,
Yeah,
is this going to be
Fred.
heart? This is the question.
Well,
what?
What happened?
After many years of plotting, she
Head.
became head of all the families and had them both whacked. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a prototype from my own Deadeye Deluxe prosthetic head. It's for pirates who've lost so many ears, eyes, and noses. that
I'm
they prefer to
confused
start
now.
all over with a brand new head.
How do you plan on duplicating the intricate thought process of the pirate brain?
I plan on fixing that in my first patch release.
You already gave me one of those.
I did. Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out one of these. per
Oh,
customer.
this is confusing me so much. I can't figure out the link. So hand and finger got us head.
find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
By the time we're finished, I will have just gone through every single option, and I wouldn't have technically figured this out.
I'd like to have another one of those free
Which really annoys me.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh?
Why can't I get my head around this?
Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Larry.
Larry?
Larry!
Larry wanted to
Larry,
win the
Mindy,
hand
Ned.
of a fair maiden named...
Wait. Oh no, Mindy.
Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement ring of a bounder named...
Ned.
Ned, that's it.
Are you going to give me head again?
Well,
oh,
what?
family friendly. My bad.
After many
Shh,
years
you didn't
of
hear me say that.
plotting, she became head of all the families.
Same
Had
again.
them both whacked. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a prototype for my own Deadeye Deluxe prosthetic head. It's for pirates who've lost so many ears, eyes, and noses that they prefer to start all over with a brand new head.
How do I
plan on
skip?
duplicating the intricate thought process of the pirate brain?
I plan on fixing that in my first patch release.
I have no idea how to skip
Well, I'm sorry, but I can only afford to hand out
lines
one
of dialogue. I know it's an option in there. Has anyone else has anyone else figured it out? And I'm just sitting here like a melon. That's right, sitting here like a melon.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I don't know.
Another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of
Got
experimental
liver,
technology,
heart,
huh?
head.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Right, let's go to the other end of the spectrum, shall we? Harry.
Harry?
Harry, a palm reader,
Wendy,
had told Harry
Jed.
that he was destined to marry
We're going
a
to the other end of the tree.
singer named...
Palm? Wait, what? Was that always Palm? Yes, it was. Sorry, Harry was. Yeah, sorry. Wendy, who should be Heart.
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Jed.
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well,
what?
What happened?
All three of them became the butt of a very naughty limerick. The end.
But!
Dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis. What is it? This is a noble experiment that never quite worked. A team of French proctologists decided to attack the problems faced by pirates who'd lost their butts. Some had had their butts shot off in battle, others had worked their butts off, while still others could no longer find their butts with both hands and a flashlight. After many years, they created this, the Faux Butt 3000. Everyone's surprised. It flopped, but why? It turns out that people would rather have no butt at all than a phony butt.
Really? Oh, it squidges! So apparently we can get butts. I'm so confused. Right, let's put this with the rest of our weird... I don't even know what we're creating.
That makes one of us.
Whatever it is, it's going to have a butt on it now. No. Oh, God. Oh, it's the noise. No! Let's put it on the rest. Why does it have a butt? Why does it have a butt? What the hell have we done?
I think I've got a bit more fine-tuning before I can take this thing out for a test run.
I don't know what's going on. We've put a ton of prosthetic parts together and now it's just confusing me.
Dave?
Yes?
Okay, now we're going to go Harry, Cindy, Jed. See if we get butt
I
again.
still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough
Harry
of experimental technology, huh?
Cindy.
Okay,
and
once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Harry.
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Cindy.
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately,
And then we're gonna
Cindy's
go
hand had already been promised
cheeky.
to a vile
Oh, crazy
cat
game.
named...
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well?
Well, what?
But
What happened?
In the end, she ran off with a traveling prince who slipped a pair of glass slippers on her size 12 feet. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prostheses.
What is it?
These are a pair of Ace Stud Finder supersized prosthetic feet. They were designed for pirates with insecurities about the size of their, you know, feet. Unfortunately, these things just made them look like Dutch clowns.
Okay, I thought I had it then. I thought I had it. I don't have it. I don't have it at all. This is just walking me up the garden
I
path
still
at
need
the
to
minute.
find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
I've got 10 minutes until I need to finish up. I want to figure this out!
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh?
If only I could remember which
Okay,
button
once upon a time,
skipped.
there was a pirate named...
Harry! Let's do this quick.
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told
Then Wendy.
Harry that he was destined to marry
Then Fred.
a beautiful
Shut
singer
up.
named...
Wendy.
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically,
Then Fred.
Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
You're going to be butts.
Well,
What are
what?
you going to give?
What happened?
In the end, she ran off with a traveling
Feet
prince who slipped a pair of glass slippers on her size 12 feet. The end.
That's
What
it.
a dreadful
That's-
story.
What?
You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
What is... skip dialogue line is period/delete.
I know. Here,
What is it?
they would...
You already...
I did.
There we go. It's going to be quicker now. Right.
And I still need to find...
What?
Okay. Free
I'd like to have
prosthetics.
another...
Can't get enough. Once a...
Harry.
Harry?
Wendy.
Wendy?
When, tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Ned. Okay, Shaunus. I will see you soon, man. Thanks for being here.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
Ned, that's it.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
The end.
What a dreadful... That story's worse than...
I know. Here's your...
What is it?
Ah, it was another
It's a
button.
noble experiment that never quite worked. A team of French proctologists decided to attack the problems faced by pirates who lost their butts. Some had their butts shot off in battle.
But you're... And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day
Cheers,
gifts for
dude.
my
Thank you
friends.
very much.
I'd like to...
What?
Right.
Harry?
Harry.
I don't get it. Cindy.
Cindy?
And Ned.
Ned?
Ned.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
In the end, she ran
Size
off with
12.
I
Feet
know.
again. Feet.
Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
Why is there
What is it?
3
These are
feet?
a pair of Ace Stud Finder supersized prosthetic.
Oh, I'm so confused.
And I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my
Gonna
friends.
sneeze.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Ah.
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh?
Of course.
Okay, once upon a time.
Harry, why not?
Harry?
Harry, Cindy, and then Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
By my calculations,
Well,
this should be
well,
something
what?
different. This shouldn't
What
be butt or
In the
feet.
end, she ran off
But it
with a
is.
travelling
It's feet
prince
again.
who slipped a pair of glass slippers on her size 12 feet. The end.
What a dreadful story.
Why is
I really
it
should leave
feet?
the storytelling to the professionals.
I don't get
know.
it.
Here's your free.
I don't want it.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
CC's.
I'd like to...
What?
Harry.
Harry?
Harry. Up.
Mindy.
Mindy?
Mindy.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
She decided that she couldn't stomach the thought of being married to either of them. So she joined a convent. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know.
Stomach. We already have the stomach.
What if no, I did?
Let's go down the line with Larry.
And I still need to find... I'd like to have another one of those
I
free
don't even know
prostheses.
why I'm doing
Can't get
this
enough
as well.
of experimental
That's the annoying thing.
technology, huh? What?
Larry?
Larry.
Larry. Wendy.
Wendy?
Ned. Let's go down the middle.
Ned, that's it.
Come on,
Well,
Darren.
what happened?
Realizing that beauty was only skin deep, she married the ugliest man in town. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really
I've
should
got
leave
prosthetic skin now,
I know.
apparently.
Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
This is something special. It's a sample of my newly created, ultra-stretchy, one-size-fits-all prosthetic skin.
Ew.
With just a few square feet of this miracle substance, a pirate can replace all the skin he's lost during a lifetime of
disgusting.
sword fighting, knife fighting, keel hauling, and the occasional flogging. And it comes complete with a set of tiny hooks for easy attachment.
What?
Ew.
That's just awful. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna do one last down the
I
middle.
still
We're
need
gonna
to
go
find some
Larry,
St. Swithin's Day
Cindy,
gifts for my
Ned.
friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have him?
Free ones.
I'd like to have another...
What?
Awkward Bay. Hello. Good morning. Actually, good evening. Is it not like crazy late for you right now, or is it crazy early? I'm not sure. So we're gonna go straight down the middle.
Larry?
Larry.
Larry.
Wanted to win the hand of
Cindy.
Cindy?
Unfortunately, Cindy...
Hand.
Ned?
Ned. Well, what?
What happened?
Neither of them had the guts to go through with the wedding,
And the
so
guts.
she turned her passion towards the stock market, where she lived happily ever after. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a few dozen feet of Franklin Osterman's artificial guts.
Oh god, this is ridiculous. Right. So I've. Is there anything else that I haven't picked up that I should have by now? Stomach, liver, heart, guts, head. Liver, heart, head, guts. Feet, butts. I picked up butts. It's 8 AM for you. Wait, that's not as bad as... One... Are you... You must be East Coast. I definitely thought there was way more time difference between here and America.
See you later.
That makes one of us.
Right, what's going to happen when we combine all of this then? This is going to be the last thing we do today. Bay, I'm so sorry. We've literally just... we're just about to finish up because I've got to go and do 2 shows. God. Right, let's put a foot on it. No.
Now my creation is complete.
Is it? Is it? Why is it complete? I don't get it.
It's alive! That was exciting.
Wait, it just exploded. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't want to end it like this. This is such a weird way to end it. And then we put a butt on it.
Now my creation is complete.
Yeah, okay, so that's complete. What happens if we put prosthetic?
Whoops. Well, that didn't seem to work.
What? What? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why? Why have we got prosthetic skin and it won't go over the prosthetic weird creation? Oh my god, did I just see what I thought I saw? Oh god, it's got a face and everything. And it's all veiny. Right. Well, it's disgusting. That's just awful. On that delightful note, everybody, I need to go and do my day job now, unfortunately. It's been a very quiet morning here, but everyone that's been with us, I really do appreciate it. I think I'm going to have to be doing more of these morning streams, which means that obviously not a lot of people are going to be watching, and not a lot of people are going to be able to actually make it to the streams, which is a shame because, you know, I like hanging out with you guys. But yeah, you'll have to keep an eye out for morning streams now, unfortunately. Probably until the new year. This is the killer. So every show from now on is going to be afternoon and evening. Only day off I get is Christmas Day. So come the new year, that's when I'll finally be able to do some proper streaming again.